and welcome to Travel a la Mode. I'm your host, Christina Carlson, and today we're in the Big Apple. There is no city like New York City. We're going to take you uptown, downtown, and all around the town to show you what's happening in New York. Then we're off to 4 weekend getaway resorts just 2 hours from New York City.
Travel a la Mode is made possible by the Bubble Lounge, champagne lounges in New York and in San Francisco. By Juvenex Spa, the jewel of New York spas. By Hilton Waikoloa Village on Hawaii's Big Island, celebrating the 10th anniversary of Dolphin Days Summerfest, June 24th through 26th, 2004. And by Benihana, an experience at every table.
Thanks again to Benihana, Juvenex Spa, and the Bubble Lounge. I'm backstage at the hottest show on Broadway, Wicked, at the Gershwin Theater. Coming up, we'll be talking to the legendary Joel Grey, who plays the Wizard in this spin on The Wizard of Oz. You know, no other city has as many hotels as the Big Apple. Choosing the right location has everything to do with, as Billy Joel puts it, your New York state of mind. And there's a hotel for every state of mind.
Designed by Raphael Vignoli, the Roger Williams Hotel is one of the sexiest hotels in the city.
Everything about the Roger Williams is smooth, sleek, evoking an attitude and aura of style. The design really teases the senses. It hits you bi-coastally. You can feel the city and you can also feel the beach, which is not surprising since the hotel is owned by the same people who own and manage the Oceana Hotels in Santa Monica and Santa Barbara, California. The Oceana Hotel Group is undergoing a carefully planned renovation of the Roger Williams Hotel that's included meetings with the original architect, Raphael Vignoli.
In some ways, people think of travel as a home away from home, but that's a little bit played out. I think people travel so much today. They want convenience, they want functionality, and they want some sort of style. And I think that you're giving something a voice, you're giving something definition. And when I first came to the hotel, I didn't know what to do. I sat in this lobby and I leaned my head back and I looked up at the squares in the ceiling and I thought about Mondrian. And I had been thinking about Raphael Vignoli. And when we went upstairs to work on the carpet, what I eventually did was I took a Mondrian painting and I enlarged it to a scale and changed some of the squares, and we designed this carpet for the Roger Williams.
The fusion of design, style, and service attracts a great crowd. The people are people you want to know.
The Roger Williams is in a very stylish neighborhood. We're in the heart of fashion. Fashion is our Hollywood. I feel that people tend to stay in a place that reflects their personality. So we attract a fashionable, creative clientele because of the style, architecture, and design that we offer.
Now you know why we call the Roger Williams one of the sexiest hotels in New York. I love being backstage on Broadway. I've spent a lot of time here. You know, I danced with the Radio City Rockettes. Our next stop, much like Broadway, has a rich and storied past. The Warwick Hotel, once known as San Simeon East. In the late 20s, the newspaper magnate William Randolph Hearst had the idea to create the world's tallest apartment building and create a place where the world's Hollywood elite could call home. Rumor has it, he built the Warwick for his Big Apple rendezvous with Mistress Marion Davies. The Warwick also has a rich tradition in art.
Take, for example, this 1937 Dean Cornwell mural, which is the centerpiece of the hotel's restaurant, Murals on 54.
It was commissioned by Hearst himself and has been recently and painstakingly restored by Pierre Court.
These people that are featured in the murals really are interesting to study. And we get a lot of regulars who come back to our restaurant to just sit. I have people who come in all the time and sit by themselves and enjoy dinner and just sit and stare at those murals.
Like Hearst Castle, the Warwick has been host to stars at the height of their fame. Irving Berlin, Elvis, even the Beatles stayed here during their appearances on The Ed Sullivan Show. And my personal all-time favorite, Mr. Debonair, Cary Grant. He lived in this very suite, number 2706, for 12 years. It now goes for $3,500 a night. Cary Grant slept here.
We strongly recommend the Hearst Castle of the East, the Warwick Hotel, and don't miss the Dean Cornwell on Murals on 54.
We're downtown about to visit two of the chicest boutique hotels in the world. We begin with the Soho Grand, located in the center of New York's hippest neighborhood, surrounded by top galleries, boutiques, shops, and restaurants. Regulars include Kevin Spacey, Naomi Campbell, the Foo Fighters, and Sarah Jessica Parker, as well as the rest of the Sex and the City gals. In fact, a whole episode of the show was shot here. The Soho Grand is as much an attitude as it is a building. It's edgy, it's industrial, it's sophisticated, and it captures the essence of Soho without even trying.
We wanted the hotel to feel very residential. We didn't want it to feel like a corporate hotel, like any other hotel. We wanted to differentiate ourselves. So our guest rooms are designed as your own bedroom would be. You know, we don't have the little placards announcing early wake-up